It's Thirsty Thursday. I'm thirsty for some winning bets, so let's roll them out. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's it going out there with everybody on this fine Thursday morning that we're having so far? I'm your guy, Jason Mattis, as always. Thanks for checking out this episode of Winning Bets, as we're giving out free sports picks each and every single day. Got a nice show on tap for you guys today. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and see how yesterday's bets unfolded. As you guys can see right there, we went 4-3 yesterday and down just a little bit on the day, but still positive on the week at plus 0.35 units. What went our way yesterday? Well, that Phillies-Yankees Moneyline Parlay, that was a successful bet. Unfortunately, because the Phillies game obviously got rained out, our payout on that was significantly reduced. And ultimately, if the Phillies game plays, the Phillies win, then we would have been profitable on the day. But obviously, with the reduced amount of payout there, that really hurt our chances there yesterday on that day. We did get that Nerfy in that Red Sox versus Rays game. Easy, no sweat Nerfy right there. How good is Chris Sale? My man is excellent. Love him, Chris Sale. Blue Jays team total didn't come through for us. We got the damage against Matt Harvey that we expected and that we talked about because he pitched 4 innings and gave up 4 runs. But unfortunately, the Blue Jays didn't muster a whole hell of a lot up against that bullpen, only getting 1 run and ultimately falling 1 run short of a push and 2 runs short of a cash right there. The White Sox, though, they did get their team total. They got 6 runs. That's exactly the number we needed right there. Sheets had a nice day, had a 2-home run game there. So obviously, he was a big help for us getting that cash. So that was really nice right there. Athletics run line, that one didn't come through for us. Athletics just couldn't hold on to a lead. They got out to a 1-0 lead. They got out to a 3-1 lead. They got out to a 6-3 lead. And all those leads just evaporated, each and every single one. And ultimately, the Athletics lost that game, so that was a heartbreaker there. And then the Dodgers also did not cover that run line. They won the game, but they only won the game 4-3. Max Scherzer was dominant as always. He didn't give up any runs. But unfortunately, that Dodgers bullpen got hit a little bit, and they were able to give up 3 runs right there. So we did cash a right fee in that game. Yes, there will be a run in that first inning. That was an arbitrage bet, so we scraped across a little bit of profit there. So yeah, down on the day, but still positive, up on the week, and that's what we like right there. Let's go ahead now and get on up into the meat of the show, where the fun happens right here. Let's talk about first a promo up over on DraftKings. Who's hammering the over? You better be hammering that over. I need a lower point total. I think right now I saw the point total was at 12, if I believe. If I recall correctly, this is the game on Saturday between Clemson versus Georgia. You're giving away a free $25, folks. And this 12 number will drop down. So we obviously know that the over will hit in this game. So get this bet in, folks. Hammer the over. It's at 12 now. Yeah, whatever it is, this bet will cash right there. So love it. This is what we were expecting, and this is what we were waiting on, is come football season, all these sports books, the legal sports books here in the U.S., we're going to be offering all these essentially free money bets. And here comes the first one over here with DraftKings doing their famous Hammer the Over promotion. Can't wait till FanDuel counters with their spread the love, but they haven't announced one yet. So anyways, go ahead and get this Clemson, Georgia, a free $25 bet, or a free $25 win right there when that game goes up over the total right there. FanDuel does have one promo that we've all got. We've all got a risk-free college football bet going on this weekend. You can place any $25 wager on college football this weekend, and if it loses, you'll go ahead and get your wager back. So it's another risk-free opportunity. You guys know, I told you guys I don't do college football. You'll never get a college football bet from me, although I did give out one. Hammer that over. I don't really know what to bet this weekend. So drop a comment in this video. Help me out, guys. What should I bet? What should I put my $25 risk-free bet on? I don't mind it if you want to give me an underdog. I don't mind if you want to give me a parlay. I don't mind if you want to give me a single bet. Whatever it is, just drop it in there. Give me a help, guys. And likely, if we get enough people that drop in comments and we get enough suggestions there on today's show, I'll go ahead and tell you guys on tomorrow's show what I went ahead and pulled the trigger on and what I've got my $25 free bet riding on. So drop in a comment. Help me out, guys. I need help. So let me know what I should bet on this weekend in college football. And also, it's a good time to remind you, talking about football, as we're running back our ESPN NFL contest that we did, same ones as last year. We're running back the NFL Eliminator, and we're also running back the NFL Pigskin Pick'em contest. Real quick, just tell you guys that these are going to be free giveaways, $100 to the season winner And then in the Pigskin contest, each week, we will give away $20 in both picking against the spread and picking against the game straight up. So all the information to join the groups for those two contests are in this video description. So grab that information and join it. Compete against your fellow Winning Bet supporters and take my money along the way and talk shit along the way too. I loved it. The initial day, whenever I rolled that out, we already had some good trash talking, going down. So absolutely love that. So keep that going throughout the season right there, because I know we'll all enjoy the banter back and forth as throughout the NFL season. So yeah, get on in those groups, guys. You don't want to miss out. We're gonna be talking about those contests every Tuesday at the completion of NFL week. You want to be a part of that. It's going to be a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun last year. I know everybody told me that they enjoyed that, so that's why I had no problem running back those contests this season. Let's go ahead now and get on into some bets. I've got some player props. How about that? We haven't had a player prop in a while. Last time we did, I think we cashed our player prop. It was Tim Anderson up over his total bases of 1.5. That was a good while ago. So let's go ahead and do another player prop. I'm going to look at this Pirates versus Cubs game, and Mitch Keller's on the mound. He actually wasn't on the mound last night when we cashed that White Sox team total. We thought he was going to be, but they bumped him back to today. So he's going to be the starter today. We're going to go ahead and do Mitch Keller over 4.5 hits allowed at minus 125 over at DraftKings. If you just look at, since the sticky stuff, people like to use that as kind of a benchmark for pitchers. I'm not suggesting this guy uses sticky stuff, but that's just a nice benchmark that people like to use because it's a pretty good sample size. And that's true with this guy. He's had 5 starts since that crackdown started. And in those 5 starts, he's given up 8 hits, 7 hits, 9 hits, 6 hits, 6 hits. You get a cash in all 5 games. I know you get a cash in all 5 games. You get a little bit of breathing room right there. So absolutely love that. This bet would have cashed in his last 5 starts. Overall in the season, this is a guy that we know because we've faded him to successful cashes throughout this entire season. He gives up hits. He's pitched 72 innings, and he's given up 92 hits. Yeah, you can get to this guy. You can get to this guy easily. And the Cubs have had success against him this season. And one of his starts, they got 5 hits against him. Another start, they only got 2 hits, but that was in the season opener. He only pitched 3 innings, and his control was really bad that day in his season opener because he walked 4 batters. So walked 4 batters, only pitched 3 innings. He's had better control. He's keeping it over the plate, but he's getting a whole hell of a lot of contact. As I said, giving up 92 hits and 72 innings pitched. So expect him to obviously have better control, pitch deeper into this game, and expect the Cubs to get up over 5 hits. So love this bet. Absolutely love Mitch Keller over 4.5 hits allowed at minus 125. And I want to stay with the same game and do another player prop. I'm doing Ian Happ over 1.5 bases. 1.5 total bases at plus 130 up over at DraftKings. Ian Happ's got great numbers up against Mitch Keller. He's 5 for 8 against him, batting .625. He's got 2 singles, a double, and 2 home runs up against Mitch Keller. And obviously, this bet just doesn't matter what he does against Mitch Keller. We expect him to do damage against Mitch Keller, but then he also against that Pirates bullpen. So, he gets obviously the rest of the game right there. So, given Ian Happ's success against Mitch Keller, and then he gets the advantage of that bullpen. Yeah, I absolutely love this. We know he bats 3rd in that lineup, so he's going to be up, a lot. He's going to be up in that first inning, and he's going to be up. He's going to get 4 or 5 at bats. So love his opportunity to get over 1.5 total bases, and at plus money, plus 130. Absolutely love that. So that's what we'll do right there in that one. The next one I want to do is here, we want to talk about a little situation that arrived earlier this morning, this Braves versus Rockies game. You guys can see right here across the bottom here that DraftKings, and they're the slip here in black, they have the Rockies at plus money. We can see the one on the next to it in the white, that is FanDuel. They have the Braves at plus money. That's an arbitrage bet. That is a dream scenario for a sports bettor right there. You can bet both sides of that money line and get yourself free money regardless of the outcome. So this is obviously not available right now. FanDuel's gone ahead and made the adjustment. It was up for a good couple of hours. I honestly didn't get it at the values here showing the screenshot. You can now see in the bet slips that I got it at plus 134 and I got it at plus 135. The reason I didn't get it at the value that I initially showed is because I tried to help you guys out. I tried to take screenshots and send out a tweet, and by the time I did all that and then went back to bet it myself, yeah, it cost me a little bit of value right there. So again, I got it at plus 134 and plus 135. I went back and forth on whether or not I was going to count this, because we know this stuff happens from time to time. We know, we count odds and we count odds. We count odds boosts, we count promos, we count all that stuff because we know that while we all live in different states. We all get access to the same stuff, right? Like there was a same game parlay, a risk-free same game parlay just yesterday that I didn't have access to, that we saw on Twitter that a lot of you guys had access to. Now, was that you guys catching up for my same game promo last week that was risk-free? Or am I going to get another one here very shortly to catch up to you guys? So we know that while we may not get everything available to us the exact same day, if you look at, let's say, a 30-day sample size, we'll all generally get the same boost. We'll all generally get the same, promos and the opportunity, for these great, money-making opportunities. So that's why we count them, obviously, on the show. So this is one where I've gone back and forth. Should I count this? It was up for a good couple hours up on FanDuel. I'm not going to count it. Maybe not going to count it. This is what I mean. I'm not fully going to count it. The reason I know that this happened is because I was going to give you guys the Braves. The Braves are just a big, advantage here in this game. They've got a big starter advantage. They got Chichi Gonzalez on the mound there for the Rockies. We've faded him. He's absolutely terrible. One of the worst starters in all of Major League Baseball. Certainly, obviously, then the worst one on that team. Braves are throwing Toussaint. He's really good. Like the Braves offense better. Obviously like the Braves bullpen a lot better. So that's how I know that this situation arrived is I was, I had done my research the night before and then when I woke up, I went ahead and bet it. And then I saw this. So I was like, well, shit, now I'll clearly, bet both sides and go ahead and take the free money. So I'm not giving this out as an official play because, I'm certainly not betting it like I normally would. I'm taking the free money. So this is the way I'll count it. If the Braves win the game, I'll go ahead and count it as a win for me, and I'll go ahead and add the profit accordingly. If the Rockies win, I won't count it as a loss. I'm also, I'm not going to punish myself. I shouldn't punish myself for this opportunity that I was able to take advantage of in other ones. Saw on Twitter that other people were able to take advantage of it as well. So I'm not going to punish myself if the Rockies win the game. But I'm not gonna count it if the Rockies win the game. I will not count it as profit because who knows how many people are able to get take advantage of this opportunity. So if the Braves win, I'll count it. If the Rockies win, I won't count it either way, good or bad. Up against my record, and we know this stuff happens all the time. You guys know I created a video content about OddsJam. That's a service that alerts you guys on these risk-free arbitrage bets. They populate all this information on a daily basis. This stuff happens all the time across these sports books. These mix-ups, these absolute mix-ups. And OddsJam is a great service. I'm going to alert you guys to them. In this video description, if you want to sign up for OddsJam, there is a sign-up referral in this video description. I would encourage you to do it. Let me show you guys. You guys remember the gentleman I told you I encouraged one person to sign up, and he did it back in April, and I told you guys how he made $300 over the course of April. Well, he obviously loved that and keeps doing it. He hit me up about a month ago, and this is a DM message that he hit up with, and I want to share with you guys. He's now made over $7,000 since I turned him on to OddsJam. So what is that? April, is that 4 months? He hit me up about a month ago. So this is about 4 months worth of work. He's made $7,000 through using OddsJam. And that's what OddsJam does is let you guys, they do a lot, but one of the things they do is exactly like this Braves Rockies game is they'll notify you when there is discrepancies in the sports books and when there's a risk-free opportunity. So yeah, if you guys want to join OddsJam, the membership, I don't know what the membership fee costs, but whatever it costs, you will get your money back in a whole hell of a lot more. OddsJam is good stuff on alerting you these. Obviously, these lines move fast, right? These lines move incredibly fast. So if you sign up for it, you definitely got to be like on your shit, and you got to be on your phone, on your computer if you really want to maximize it. Potentially like this guy does. I don't know how on it he is. He's on it enough. He's made $7,000 in a handful of months. So yeah. So anyway, so we'll count this. Like I said, I was going to give this game out. If the Braves win, I'll count it. If the Rockies win, I'm not going to count the profit, that I have right there. So that's how we'll do that game right there. Let's move it over now to NFL. I already got some NFL plays. Look, I know these lines are going to end up moving, and I'm not waiting any longer. I'm going ahead and jump on these. I'm doing a Moneyline Parlay. Bills, Chiefs, Moneyline Parlay at -116 over at FanDuel. What do I like about this? Bills are going up against the Steelers. I mean, Bills are significantly better. I think the gap between the Bills and the Steelers is pretty wide. That being said, I think the gap between the Bills and a lot of AFC teams is pretty wide. And certainly I think that falls in the category here with the Steelers. So Bills, season opener, home opener, I think they're going to roll right over the Steelers. I don't think the Chiefs are going to roll over the Browns. You guys know from uploading my NFL Future video, I have the Browns actually winning the AFC North. I think the Browns are going to be really, really good. But I think that's a tough ask to go in Arrowhead Stadium on the season opener, home opener, and knock off, the Chiefs. So I like pairing the Chiefs and the Bills together. And at minus 116, couldn't ignore that value right there. So got that early NFL bet for you right there. Can't wait to give you guys a lot more NFL bets as we get closer to kickoff come next weekend. Let's go ahead and jump on into this recap. We're going to go ahead and take Mitch Keller over 4.5 hits allowed at minus 125. Let's go ahead and do Ian Happ over 1.5 total bases at plus 130. Let's go ahead and take a Bills Chiefs Moneyline Parlay at minus 116. All right, guys, that's how we're going to do it. It's Thursday, one step closer to the weekend, one step closer to money-making weekend. Make sure you come back on tomorrow's show. We'll go ahead and roll out the weekend slate of bets, which will include some NASCAR plays, baseball plays, football plays, everything else that we can do. It's money-making weekend is on the horizon. Come back tomorrow, and we'll make it all happen for you guys. All right, enjoy your Thursday. We'll see ya. Thanks for watching till the end. I'm Jason Mattis. Any love you can show by giving me a like, a subscription, or a comment, or even just share this video is very much appreciated. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to increase your chances of locking in the same odds as I talked about today. And check out my other great videos in these corners.